This video is going to cover the My Call Handling functionality within the OfficeSuite portal. On the overview screen, the My Call Handling tile gives you quick access to some call handling options. You have the ability to activate or deactivate the Do Not Disturb feature by turning this toggle on or off. The green banner will appear every time to indicate the change was saved. You can also click this icon to activate call twinning, which we will look at in a minute. And finally, you can see your current call handling settings right here, and you could click this icon to make changes. To access the full call handling menu, you would hover over My Services on the left and click My Call Handling. Now you will have access to some of the features we just saw, as well as a few new ones. The options are listed in priority order, and you can choose an extension from this dropdown if applicable. To make changes to a feature, you would simply click on it to expand it. Call Forwarding Immediate gives you options on where your calls will instantly route to. If you choose Call Coverage No Answer, this is tied to your Call Forwarding No Answer call coverage at the bottom, so let's take a look at that option. Call Forwarding is the more commonly used option. You would use this drop-down to select the number of rings up to 20, and then choose one of these options for where the call will route to. Voicemail, auto attendant, which you would choose from this list, a coworker's extension, which you would also choose from the list, the extension of a call group, which can be found in this list, a contact center services extension, if you are subscribed to that service, also found in this list, or the call can route to another number which needs to be entered in this field. We will choose voicemail and then always make sure you click the Save button. If we go back to the Call Forwarding Immediate section, it also has similar options where the call can be routed to an auto attendant, a coworker extension, a call group extension, a CCS extension if subscribed, and another number. You would make your selection on where you want your calls to be immediately routed to. You can also access the Do Not Disturb option by expanding that section. If the toggle is turned on, the caller will receive either a busy signal or the call will be routed depending on your current call forwarding status. If you are on your desk phone and you want to hear a beep to indicate that another call is coming through, you would open up the Call Waiting Tone section and turn the toggle on. If this is not enabled, you will see the incoming call on your desk phone, but you will not hear any sound during your call. Selective call routing will allow you to manage phone numbers that you'd want automatically rerouted. If you click the Manage button, a new browser tab will open. Here you can create, delete, edit, and activate rules to control the routing of incoming calls. The rule shown here, System Rule Block Callers, is automatically created when you block certain numbers in the Call Log section of the OfficeSuite portal. How to block numbers is covered in a separate video. If you click on this rule, a window will pop up to show you the details. If you scroll down, you can see the list of blocked numbers, and you can see that it will default to automatically reject the call. To add a rule, you would click the Add a Rule button and then configure the options. You would give the rule a name. You would choose if you want it applied to all calls or specific phone numbers, and then you would configure the routing options. For example, if you want all anonymous calls to be rejected, you would name the rule accordingly, scroll down and click Specific Callers, and then choose Unavailable from the list. Then you would type Unavailable in this box, and then you would click the Add button. Then if you scroll down, the routing option will default to reject the call, but you can change it by clicking Destinations and then choose where you want anonymous calls to be routed to. You can create intermediate destinations as well as choose a final destination. We will scroll back up and click Reject Call, and then always make sure you scroll to the bottom and click Save. Now, all calls that come in with no associated name or phone number will automatically receive a busy signal. You can also create rules based on specific phone numbers. Once you have your list of rules, the box needs to be checked in order for each of them to be active. If any of your rules are in conflict, the assigned priority number will dictate which rule will be followed. Number 1 has the highest priority and will be applied first. To change the priorities of your rules, you would click on the one that you want to move and drag and drop it into the desired slot. For more information on selective call routing, click this question mark, which will launch a new pop-up window containing further details. Now let's go back to the OfficeSuite portal and look at the final call handling option. If you expand the call twinning section, you can dictate if your calls will also ring somewhere else in addition to your phone. If you turn on the personal twinning toggle, you will need to enter the phone number you also want to ring here. Then you would click Save. If you belong to a call group, you can also activate call group twinning by turning on this toggle. The groups that you belong to that have twinning will show on the left side of the grid. To activate group twinning, click a call group from your list, and it will automatically move to the right side of the grid. Then you would enter the twinning phone number again here, and then you would click Save. You would click the Group Twinning Settings button if you want to make any changes. That concludes the My Call Handling deep dive video for the OfficeSuite portal.